Okay, now first of all, before I go on to the subject at hand, which is hopefully titled in the thumbnail, I'm going to sort of put your mind at ease and make you aware that you're not going crazy. You are actually watching a Tabor Hill video. So just in case you go looking down thinking, what have I clicked on here? This is some kind of pop-up that has appeared on Tabor's channel. I've been directed to this horrible British person. Fear not, all is well. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of a background into why I'm here, and then I'll go on to the subject at hand. I haven't hacked Tabor Hill's channel. This was an invite in by him, so you know, it's not so much of an intrusion where somebody would burgle your house, break in and steal all of your things. This was more of an invite in, so I knocked on his door and he opened up the door and I said, hey, you look as though you need some double glazing. I can come in and give you a free quotation, no strings attached. And he said, oh fantastic, found it appealing, went into the kitchen to make me a cup of tea, and then I just rifled through his drawers looking for all his valuables and that kind of thing. So it's more of an intrusion. Just kidding. My name's Ap0col1pse. You might remember me from the March Madness thing that Tabor Hill did, where he pitched a lot of YouTubers against each other, and I got pitched up against Legend of Thunder as a sort of commentator versus commentator thing. And I was very surprised and pleased and proud to actually see that there were some of you guys who recognised me and gave me your vote and said, yeah, I like Ap0col1pse, I'm going to give this one to him. That was really kind. And as a result of that, I got quite a few subscribers pop over. But Tabor Hill, who's been subscribed to me for 5 years, said, look, I would like you to come and do a video on my channel because I've got to go away for a while. He's got some things going on with his daughter because his daughter's very sick. And as a full-time decent father, he's got to attend to those things. And he said, look, come over, do a video because I would like to give you more exposure. I think that a lot of my subscribers might really like what you do, which is a pretty big leap of faith. I've done that myself on a lot of occasions. And you only really do that kind of thing when you have, I suppose, almost full confidence that it might go one way, and that's good. But on the other hand, you know what? I understand that I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So if my droning accent really isn't for you, then I understand if you want to switch off now. But thanks for popping by. But I don't really do what Tabor does. Tabor does more sort of tricks and hints and tips and how to unlock achievements and calling cards and things like that. And he puts that little bit of time and effort in that makes these things very professional, which has given him the respect and the following that he's got today. I don't tend to do that. What I tend to do is commentaries on certain subjects that might be affecting the community, or maybe, you know, some fun rage and fails and things like that. Just anything to poke fun at myself. And I've also got this little series called Noob of the Week, which is pretty damn popular on my channel because obviously a lot of people come across campers and stuff like that, and I just show them in a bit of a humorous light where it's a bit of exposure and poking a little bit of fun at them at the same time. But every now and then I come across these little pots of gold, these little sort of hints and tips that I find work for me, and I would like to share them with my subscribers. So that's why I'm doing this, because it's kind of relevant to what Tabor does, but this is my take on it. Now, the one I'm going to talk about is using smaller kill streaks in Black Ops 3 to get maximum effect. So I've run things like the GI unit and the Mothership, and I tend to not do very well out of them, especially in games like Team Deathmatch, which is my sort of dominant game that I play. They're a lot harder to get because most of the time the game times out, or it's over before you can bat an eyelid. But my favourite kill streaks, which is the Sentry Gun, the Cerberus and the Talon, they're easily attainable and they can get to do some serious work. All of which, I might add, can actually be manually controlled. Now, I've actually done this video on my channel as well, so it's sort of a reiteration of that. But things like the Sentry Gun, they can be left alone. You know, they go to work, they do their own thing. The Sentry Gun needs absolutely no direction whatsoever. It's effective as it is. If you put it in the right place, the amount of kills that that thing can rack up in one game is substantial, especially when it's facing towards a relevant choke point. But the Cerberus and the Talon can be a little bit iffy, to say the least. A little bit unreliable, especially the Cerberus, and that's the one I want to really talk about. Now, the only thing with running the Cerberus and Talon at exactly the same time is there can sometimes be a conflict of interest between the two. So, i.e. if you want to find somewhere quiet to take manual control, because they're quite close together and you can get the Cerberus and then pull in a nice Talon, if you want to take over the Cerberus, unfortunately you've only got the option to take over the Talon. As far as I know, I haven't found a way around this. I've tried every possible route to cancel out the Talon, let that do its own thing, maybe protect me, but it would appear that once you've called them both in, you're kind of screwed. And the Cerberus is the one that needs the most attention because, for a better word, it's a little bit stupid. Because of the whole way the game spawn flips, the Cerberus can tend to just stay in one place and go back and then turn around and go forth and back and forth and back and forth. And you can sometimes, after so much hard effort of calling it in, it can end up with 0 kills. As I'm going to show you with the example of this little bit of footage that I used on my channel.
La 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 la. What am I here for? What am I here for? Oh, to clean. Gotta clean this room. Gotta clean this room. Gotta clean this. Oh, I've already cleaned this room. No, this room looks quite clean. I'll go to the other room. There's another room there. Yep, there's the other room. I'll just trundle up there. Hello, Apocalypse. What's in here? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot my dusters and my cleaning implements. I think I might have left them in that room I've just been in. I'll just retrace my steps and go back there. La 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 la. Hello, Apocalypse again. Strange man, he's just watching me. He must be a stalker. I think he likes me. And so, where's my clean? Oh, hang on. What did I come in here for? Clean car keys. I've lost my car keys. Can I drive? Mother always said I was forgetful. Not like AGR. He doesn't forget anything. He's off in wars, fighting. Not like me. Anyway, car keys. Yes. I think they're all back in this room.
Now obviously, as I say, the one way of overcoming this is to take control of it and send it directly into battle. This way, using the heavy powered machine guns mounted on its arms and the rockets as a secondary. There is no reason why, as most of the other team tend not to run EMP grenades, which do actually only render it unsteady when it's hit by one. It's not like Black Ops 2 where, one EMP would cancel and kill out everything. One EMP that hits the Cerberus will just knock it a little bit off its feet and render it useless for about 5, maybe 6-7 seconds. Then, because the enemy tend not to run 2 EMP grenades, you can go back to work, and there's no reason whatsoever why this thing can't get you 20 to 25 kills a game. All you do is send it directly into those heavy choke points where all the action is. Pick one room where the battles tend to take place. Like, this is my favourite map for using the Cerberus on, because there's always about 2 or 3 areas where there's going to be constant action and numerous amount of conflicts taking place. Therefore, because of the lack of counters that the enemy run, you're as free as a bird to fire those rockets indiscriminately and watch in mirth as the enemies fly through the air like they've been fired out of a cannon at a circus. So that's pretty much it. It's basic, it's simple. I know it's kind of like telling your grandmother how to suck eggs. Oh, Nan, here, have this box of eggs. What you want to do is, if you want to get the full flavour as you've got no teeth in your head, simply just smash it and then suck the... Oh, you know that already. Okay, well, I'm just telling you, I'm reminding you. Nana. That's all it is. It's just basic things that are already there in the game. You might have not even thought to do it because you think in your own mind that your Cerberus is doing a perfectly good job as it goes down and hunts enemies indiscriminately, when in actual fact it's just like an aggressive Lego structure on wheels. That's it. It's got no drive, it's got no aggression, and it most certainly is not like its late cousin, the AGR from Black Ops 2. Which, by the way, I never once took manual control of the AGR in Black Ops 2 because, simple, I just didn't need to. Once dropped, it would search the enemies out and do the job for me, leaving me to go around and pick up the pieces, whereas this, unfortunately, you do need to take charge of it, because it likes to stop and admire the scenery. So that's it. So hopefully I've kind of done Tabor enough justice by doing a commentary on this channel, and hopefully it's enough to get you guys to go, do you know what, I'm going to take a leap of faith, I'm going to go and check out his channel, and I'm going to stay subscribed to him for many years to come. You monotone personality void British bastard. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and thanks again to Tabor Hill for this opportunity. I hope everything works out well with your daughter, and I wish her the very best of health for the forthcoming future. Peace out, much love, Apocalypse done.